Hello students, today we're going to be learning how to add using our base 10 blocks method. We're going to be adding this number right here, 234 plus 145. But let's review what our base 10 blocks are. Here we have a flat. This represents 100. Here we have a long. This represents 10, and here we have a unit, which represents 1. This is our ones place, this is our tens place, and this is our hundreds place. So now how are we going to use these to solve our addition problem? So what I like to do first, I like to separate my numbers to identify which one is in the ones place, which one is in the hundreds place, which one is in the 10 place, which is going to help us identify if we're going to use a unit, a long, or a block. A flat. So here we have our ones place. I like to put an O to know that that's our ones place. And then this is our tens place, and this is our hundreds place. Our ones, we said that they were the units. And then we said that our tens are going to be our longs. That represents 10. And our hundreds are going to be called flats because that represents 100. So now this is going to help us figure out how many units we're going to need, how many longs we're going to need, and how many flats we're going to need. So let's start out with 234. We see that it has 4 units. That's in the ones place, so we're going to put 4 units. There we have 1, 2, 3, one more, 4. 4 units. Then we move to our tens place. We have a 3 in the tens place. That's going to be 3 longs. So 1, 2, and 3. 3 longs. Then we have our hundreds place. We have a number 2, so that would be 2 flats. So we're gonna put 2 flats. 1. Let's move this over here. 1 and 2. So now this right here represents 234. We have 2 flats, which be 100 plus 100 is 200. 3 longs, which is 30, would be 230. And then 4 units, we have 234, our number. Now we're going to do 145. So starting with our units, how many units are we going to need? 5. We're going to need 5 units. So let's put these down. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, and 5. We have 5 units. Then we move to our tens place. We have a 4, and that's 4 longs. So we're going to put 4 longs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, how many flats are we going to need? What do we look at for the flats? We look at our hundreds place. So for this number, 145, how many flats are we going to need? 1 flat, correct. So here's a number. Remember, this is 100. So 100, then 4 longs equals 40. 140, and then 5 units, 145. That's our number. So let's write down our numbers. So 145 and 234. So we don't forget. 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 145 and 234. So So now how are we gonna add this? Very simple. We just count what we have for each place value. So for our ones place, here we have all of our units, right? So now we just have to count them. Let's count them together. Let's start right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're gonna go ahead and put our 9 right here. Now let's move on to our tens place. We're gonna count how many longs we have in total. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're gonna put 7. And now how many flats do we have? That is our hundreds place. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. So now we put a 3 here. So now we have our answer. Our answer would be 379. So now we can put this right here. 379. That was very simple. I did it step by step, so it took me a little longer, but I know that you will understand it very quickly. You will be able to answer these problems with no problem. So I hope this helped you out. If you're having still any trouble or if you want to add something, you can always leave a comment. Thank you.